Hey everyone, hey Wes. I think you're in here. Let me see if I can bring you on as a co host. Let's see here. Invite to co host. All right, you should. I see you. Hey Wes. So how do we work this? How do we flip between you and me?
Um, that's a good question. I can't remember.
Let's see. Hey, to anybody who's in here, let's see. Let me see
Been a
how.
while.
Maybe I just no. That's stop co-hosting. Unless there a way to make you big and me small?
Well, you're big on. I think it's whenever whoever's selling gets bigger. I believe that's how it works.
Okay, so how do you so like right now I have my item on the stage. Can you so go ahead and add an item to the stage, see what happens before we get started.
I got
I'll
to
kind of
remember how
watch.
to do
Hey W,
that.
we're working out the intricacies of co-hosting here. I've done a show in here, but I've never had a co-host. Yeah, if you go into your store, Wes,
hmm
down in the bottom right where it has the little storefront,
Yep.
you should, if you click on the item, it should have bring to stage.
Well, I got to find it first. You got a lot of items on there, don't you?
So are you seeing my store?
Yeah.
You have to go to auction, but
Options.
so do you see your stuff?
I'm looking for it. Oh,
Hey,
wait,
Karen's
you're on the
collectibles.
stage. You're on the stage right now, so I can't see mine. I don't think.
Okay. Hey, David. Hey, so when we're co-hosting, you've done this before. How do we get Wes to be able to sell something? Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I put one on there. I'm just gonna keep duplicating it. I got it. There it is. Add to stream. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
sure.
Right. Right. So
Hey,
I'm still seeing his items. So how do I see my items? Where's
well,
it at?
you because you have yours as a buy it now, it looks like Wes. You need to change it to an auction.
Oh,
Because I see
okay.
yours in the buy it now. Yeah, that's mine. So for Franklin Adventures. So
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Live auction. Okay. Okay. Thanks. See
all
you. It's
right, it is terrible. It's mediocre now.
terrible.
All right. Um, I'll tell you what. Then while you get that item set, since my item's already on the stage, we'll go ahead and get started.
Go ahead.
Welcome in,
Go.
everyone. I'm Stewart. We got Wes up here. We co-host along with Johnny from Frizzy's Finds the Finders Flippers Resale podcast on YouTube and a multitude of other platforms. So this is our first show we've done like this together. I think Wes has co-hosted with some other people. I've done a solo show, but not with somebody. So we'll stumble through this together and sell some records. Have a lot of good stuff. I've got just a bunch of 70s, 80s, few 60s. Got a ton of Beatles albums. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to start pulling out of the box over here. And first up, we have Get the Knack from, I think it was from around 77, if I remember correctly. But of course, it had the huge hit My Sharona on it, along with Good Girls Don't was the other secondary hit. So cover's in pretty good shape here. Let's take a look at the record. And this side of the record looks really clean that I'm looking at and that you're now looking at. Yeah, I don't see any scratches. Well, maybe one like little, I learned this in another show I did, a fingernail scratch versus a feely, which is one you can feel. So if you look on this one, it's always hard to show these. There's like a surface scratch maybe there, but overall pretty good shape. So we're going to start this one at $3. And I'm just going to run it for, oh wait, let me see. I need to move mine back to the stage now because you got yours on the stage. So give me just a second here.
While you're doing that, we can shout out Kevin Commonwealth Picker. Thank you for
for helping us out, Kevin.
Yeah, helping us out. We really do appreciate that.
Us newbies. So
yeah.
So yeah, big thanks to Kevin who got us going in the right direction. So,
yes, sir.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and start this one at $3, and I'm going to run them all at 15 seconds. And here we go. So, pretty clean copy of Get the Knack. So, do you want to alternate, Wes, or do you want me to run a couple and then we?
Why don't you run it? Go ahead and run a couple. Go ahead. You're good.
We got Checkmate in one. Thank you so much for the bid. And all this will ship out tomorrow. I am excited because my grandson's coming to visit me tomorrow along with my daughter. And Checkmate in one won that one. So let me write your name down real quick. But they aren't getting until noon, so I'm going to package all this up either tonight or in the morning and get it to the post office. So hopefully everybody who should have their records by early next week. Yes, everything. So first one should have been $5 for shipping. Everything after that's going to be $1. It should. I think Wes has his set up the same way. Although I'm pretty sure it'll be like the first one you buy from Wes will be $5 as well. But all right, let me pull the next one here. I don't have it set up to ship to Canada, I don't think. I had it turned off whenever all the postal strike and everything was going on. So tell you what, when Wes gets up, I'll go in and look at my item and see if I can set that up. It's a little, I typically use Pirate Ship and their global export rate, but I'm not sure how that'll work for multiple items. So I may not do it for this show, but I'll look into it for next time I do a show. All right, so then next up we have Can You Believe Your Eyes and Ears? It's the Mamas and the Papas. And I know there were several versions of this album. I don't know which version's like most valuable or anything, but I think there were some versions like where this was not here because you had the toilet there. But this has Monday, Monday, Do You Want to Dance, which the Beach Boys also did, California Dreaming, Spanish Harlem. So those were the big songs on there. There's the track listing. Cover looks pretty clean. So this record does not have a sleeve in it. So let's look at the vinyl. I see some thumbprints and maybe some like fingernail minor scratches on this side. Once again, they're hard to show, but I don't see anything that should affect playability really. And then this side looks fairly clean. There might be, it's just hard to see the scratches, but nothing deep, nothing that I can feel on there. So I don't for this, David. I usually keep Beach Boys albums anyway because that's my favorite band. REM and the Beach Boys are my two favorite bands. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get this one started. Let's see. I think I need to click there, duplicate. All right, so this one's ready. $4 start as well, and it is off and running. Great album from the Mamas and the Papas. Thank you, Checkmate One.
Oh, Dave's in here. Breeze Slippers. What's up, Dave? How you doing, buddy?
And that's not completely true, David. I do occasionally sell my Beach Boys albums, but I usually sell them through the booth. Thank you, Checkmate One. So I'll do one more, then we'll let Wes run a couple. So this one here is a little bit of a racy cover, as all the Ohio Player albums were. This one's Contradiction. I don't think there's anything here that's going to get me in trouble. Yeah, so I'll just kind of breeze through this. So there's that side, and then you do have just a little bit of crack showing there, but nothing pornographic or anything. So, and then this has Contradiction, Precious Love, Little Lady Maria, Far East Mississippi, Hoochie Coo, My Life, Tell the Truth, My Ladies Run Me Crazy, and Bicentennial. So let's take a look at the record. So it does have the gatefold, though. Here's the label. It's on the Mercury label. That side looks really clean. This side does have, I think it's something that could be cleaned off. See it right there where my finger's pointing. So I don't think it's a scratch. But anyway, that is on there.
Looks like a little smudge, don't it?
What's that?
It looks like a little smudge, don't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's a scratch, but I'm not going to try to wipe it off because I don't have anything to wipe it with right now. All right, so we'll go ahead and start this one. Oh, I got to duplicate again. I got to remember to do this. Duplicate and start auction, and that one's running. So, see if we have any Ohio Players fans in here. Looks like it may be a negatory. There was the inside. Check out the afros. All right, so we'll set that one aside. We can always come back to it. All right, let me go ahead and add your item to the stage, Wes. I'll do it for you, and then let's see. There is yours. Oh, I guess you'll have to add it to the stage. It would not.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me make sure I remember how to do that.
You should just go back in your store, go to auctions, click on the item, and it should have an add to stage.
Auction, there it is.
Yep.
Boom. Move to stage.
Yep, move to stage. There you go.
Okay.
All right, you're up.
That's me, right?
And for anybody who's done this, does Wes just stay small since I started the show and he's the co-host?
No, didn't mean to start that. Sorry.
I see you, Wes. So I don't know. David said your camera was off, but maybe it wasn't a second ago. So
yeah, it looked like it was off there for a second.
Oh, okay. You're back.
Okay. I'm out there now.
Hey, Peggy. Peggy Cones is in the house. She has a booth for two of the places I have booths here in Knoxville. So
Well, I'm going to start us off with Chuck Mangione. He recently just passed away. And here's the back cover.
Was he living in the Megalomart when he passed away there in King of the Hill?
I don't know. It's a pretty good looking album, actually. I don't see hardly any scratches on it at all whatsoever. And it does have an inside sleeve that's in great shape, as you can see right here. Looks really good. But yeah, this one is Chuck Mangione. We'll go ahead and start this one right now. And this one starts at $3. Big Chuck.
So while that runs, David, I don't know if you heard my question. Is there any way to make Wes big, or does he just stay small the host show? Which is fine. I usually never feel big standing next to Wes.
So. Wes the big guy, isn't he?
That Wes is tall.
Yeah.
Click again. So what do we click?
Just hold on a second. Don't get ahead of me. I gotta put this thing away.
Explicit the screen if you click it once. So
all I have to do is duplicate, I think.
Yeah, you just duplicate it and that'll add it. But click the screen.
Go back.
Yeah, I'm clicking the screen. I don't know, so it's not a big deal. They'd just be able to see the stuff easier.
Okay, I'm on the second one now.
No,
Outlaws.
real quick, it just says stop co-hosting is all it comes up with, David, when I click on his picture. So anyway, go ahead, Wes.
All right, Outlaws. We should be able to do that. I think David remembered how to do that. Outlaws. Okay, it has a sleeve on it. Pretty cool. It's got one of the former members, also from Leonard Skinner, that's in this group as well. Thomason. I think his last name was Thomason. He played. Let's see, who was it? Huey, this guy right here. He ended up playing for Leonard Skinner a few years later, back in the early 2000s. But yeah, this record, it's neat. He was with the Outlaws for several years. But it's a really good, clean looking record as well. I'm gonna go ahead and start it right now. You can pick this old rock band up. The
What
Out.
did Outlaws sing? Ghost Riders? Was that one of their songs?
Uh, let's see, Gunsmoke, Cold and Lonesome, Night Winds, Heavenly Blues. I think they may have sang that. I'm not sure. It's not on this album though. Here's the back of it. It's really cool looking album. Okay, let me see. Let me set this up this time. All right, I'm gonna run one more, Stewart. I got
All right.
the Monkees. This one has got When Love Comes Knocking, Mary, Mary, Hold On, Girl. I'm a believer.
Mary, Mary,
Everybody
why?
remembers I'm a believer, right? I'm a believer. It does not have a sleeve though. The record seems to be in really good shape as well. There's both sides, but yeah, everybody remembers. Stepping Stone. Remember that one? I'm
I
not
think,
the Stepping Stone.
I think Neil Diamond wrote that, didn't he?
I believe you're right. Yep. But I'm a believer is the big one on this album. So
I think the Monkees outsold the Beatles in the years they were out. So
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's start this one right now for the Monkees. It's $3 start. You want to pick this one up? There's the back. That would look good with your mamas and the papas too, wouldn't it?
it would.
It would go well with both of them.
Yeah. So according to David, viewers can make you bigger by clicking on your picture. I just can't being the
Oh, okay.
show. So
Okay. All right, Stuart, you're up.
all right. So let me move my back to the stage and. There it is. All right, so we will move into the country direction now with Willie Nelson, Redheaded Stranger. Um,
Big Willie.
there's the back of that one. This one does not have a sleeve inside. This one has Time of the Preacher theme, medley, Blue Rock, Montana, Redheaded Stranger, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. That's a good one. Let's see. So I guess Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain was the big hit on this one. So looking at it, there are a few scuffs and such on this side. I don't think there's anything that would affect playability. And then same on this side, just a few smudges. Don't really see any scratches on that side, but this side did have a few scratches. So we'll go ahead and start this one and duplicate it. And here we go. So you got Willie Nelson, a Redheaded Stranger. Got 11 people in here with us. Thanks so much for coming in. Do have some Beatles albums to get to, so tell all your friends who are Beatles fans that we'll be getting to those. Then we have Steve Miller, Living in the USA next. This is probably in the roughest condition as far as the cover goes of any of them that we've seen. You can see it's got the ring. But this one has Living in the USA, Gangster of Love, which are probably the biggest two hits on there. And let's check out the vinyl. It is in a sleeve. Turn it where I can get it out. overall, this one has a few, like, probably minor fingernail or surface scratches, a few smudges, but I don't see anything major on that one. This is on the capital label there. So Steve Miller Band, Living in the USA. We'll go ahead and start this one, and it is off and running. Do 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 do.
Kevin called our podcast sorry. Our sorry podcast. Kevin, we need to get you to come on to our sorry podcast at some point. You've never come on with us, so if you get an opportunity, you should come and join us on the Finder Flippers.
All right, no interest in that one. Let's see if there's any Rick James fans in the house here.
Rick James.
This is going to be a 12-inch single. It's on the Motown label. So this has Super Freak. Looks like maybe the album version on side one. Or maybe this is the extended version. Or maybe it's the album version and the single version. Because the one on side one is 7 minutes and 5 seconds. The one on side two is 3 minutes and 32 seconds. So pretty much just a 12-inch single on this one.
Hey, Bayberry Boutique, thank you for just watching the Finder Flippers. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
So there's the label on that one. Oops, I guess I had it upside down there. There are a few surface scratches on this one, but you're basically getting a very, very large single. So,
wow.
A lot of times these would be dance mixes or whatever, but this just looks to be maybe the album version and the single version. But we'll go ahead and get this one started. I need to remember to duplicate it. And that is, tell you what, we'll go ahead and start that one. I guess the only way to change the starting bits to edit it in the store.
Probably.
So.
Hey, David, you're right. Johnny's getting ready to go to Denver, actually. He's going to go on vacation.
He had a little FOMO with us going out to Denver.
Yep.
That's Rick James, Super Freak, Dove Love. So you can see that there. As in, she's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. All right, Wes, go ahead. You're up.
All right.
I struck out that time, so.
Well, wait a minute. Why is it not doing it?
Oh, there you go. Checkmate and One wanted you to rerun the Chuck Mangione and the Monkees.
Oh, okay. I'll get right back to that in just a second.
All right.
It's saying something's going wrong, though. I can't run it. What is...
You tried to bid on Super. Well, I'll tell you what. While you let me go ahead and start this one real quick.
Go ahead.
And
I will grab those and rerun them. So.
Right, here's the Super Freak again, and that one's off and running. So thank you, Checkmate One. Yeah, I remember buying this album, Street Songs, and my mom made me get rid of it because, I mean, it was pretty much every song on there was fairly inappropriate. There was like Below the Funk, Past the J. There was the Super Freak. I can't remember the other ones, but for some reason my mom didn't like it. All right, go ahead and add yours to the stage there, Wes.
Okay. Let me get it back up there. I'm out there now. No, that's still you, isn't it?
Yeah. Just have to go into the store and click on it and move to stage.
Is it there? There it is.
There you go. You're there now. And start auction. Which one you running this time?
I'm going to throw back up. I'm going to start off with Chuck here. Chuck Mangione. We'll just rerun him. I've already showed you the record. It's in really good shape. Here's the back of it. And we'll go ahead. It's running now. Back up for everybody. Get that for $3. Thank you.
I'm trying to hum the Chuck Mangione song, but I can't quite get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved him in King of the Hill when he lived in the Megalomarch. So.
Yeah. That's good.
I see Wes's video on my
Checkmate
side.
one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Do what?
Some Checkmate said your video was paused. Is it still paused, Checkmate, or is it good now? Because he's moving when I sing. Huh.
It may have been paused there for a second. I'm not sure. I don't know why I keep pausing. That's weird, David.
Mine's not pausing, is it, David?
Checkmate one. Thank you so much. All right, I'm getting ready to run another one here. Let me duplicate this and run this back. Okay. All right, it's back to the monkeys again. There's the front and there's the back. And remember, it does not have a sleeve. It's just the record only, but the record is in good shape. And we'll go ahead and we'll start that right now.
I can remember when I was in college, MTV reran all the Monkees TV shows and watching a lot of those. So
Okay. Oh, Checkmate one says I've got spare sleeves. Perfect.
I used to have a bunch, but I burned through them, and I need to get some more.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for grabbing that one. All right. I'm gonna shift a smaller gear, like kind of like what you did, Stewart.
Okay.
Let me duplicate this and throw this back up here. All right. I'm gonna run a 45 real quick, a single, and this one is Prince actually. Prince, and there's a few little teeny tiny scratches that you can maybe see on there. It's not in too bad of shape. There is no sleeve or cover with this one. This is Little Red Corvette on that side, and on the back side of All the Critics Love You in New York. So you get you a quick little 45. I'm gonna go ahead and start that right now. But yeah, grab Prince here, Little Red Corvette.
I don't have anything James Bond in Fizzle. Do you have anything James Bond, Wes?
I do not.
Sperling.
Another little 45 coming up.
Wes Sperling.
Cool. Do what?
That's Sperling. Wes Sperling.
Okay, nobody wants that one. All right. This one, this is really cool. This is a 45. USA for Africa. We are the world. I'm sure everybody remembers that. It's got all the pictures of when they were doing the song back here. And let's see, USA for Africa on that side, and then you got Quincy Jones and Grace's on the other. But this record looks like it's not even ever been touched. I mean, it is pristine. It looks really good. But another 45. So let's go ahead and run this one real quick, and off we go.
Have you seen the documentary on the making of We Are the World?
Yeah.
It's either on Prime or one of those. It was really good.
Yeah.
I like, was it Waylon Jennings who like got mad and stormed out because he didn't yeah. sing in Swahili?
Yeah, I need to start this, I guess, but I thought I hit it. Sorry. Yeah, he stormed out. That's funny, but yeah, this right here is a good little collector's item. If you can pick these things up, and especially the bigger album. Not too bad for $3.
I think I sold the album version of that in.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Stuart.
All right, move mine back to the stage here. All right, let me duplicate this. All right, so next up, pretty cool album. We got Richard Pryor. Oh. So I would say if you're offended by language, do not bid on this album. But this there's the tracks that are on the album. Still has the cellophane on it with the sticker that says all new material. But this is live on the Sunset Strip. This is probably before he caught himself on fire, I guess. Let's see. Wow, the album looks to be in mint condition. I don't see any scratches or anything. There's the label. So a little bit of comedy. Richard Pryor. So we'll go ahead and start this one. And it's running. Richard Pryor live on the Sunset Strip. Hey, welcome in Enoch DB, Buckeye Fan Picker, Indiana, Genesville, Ballpark Calyx, Retro Wasteland. Oh, thanks for the bid. Checkmate one. Haven't been keeping up with the chat. Sorry about that. All right,
Oh,
checkmate one. We'll take that one. And then let's go ahead and pull next the Commodores.
the
Midnight Magic. And this has Still on it, Sexy Lady, Sail On. Probably the big ones there. Yeah, there's Lionel with the big hair. So this was before he left, got too big for his britches and left the Commodores. Does have the sleeve
too big for his
in
britches.
there. He probably made the right call leaving. He did pretty well for himself in the 80s, just in case you weren't aware, Wes.
Yeah, I think he did pretty well.
All right, so side.
I got a little heads up coming.
Whichever side this is in really good shape.
There
I
you go,
don't
Stewart.
see. What's
He
that?
did pretty well.
Oh, Mono. Yeah, that was a good album there.
It's going to be up for sale here in just a minute.
This side does have a few scratches, so the one side looked really clean. This one had a few, but nothing major that I see. So we'll go ahead and get this one started. Duplicate it. Duplicate, and this one's off and running. So
yeah, Lionel did really well for himself. Still is. He's over on
the American Idol, isn't it?
American Idol and everything. Yeah. So
well, we don't have any Commodores fans in here, so let's go ahead.
Oh, that's not good. I don't guess I need to run this single by Lionel, huh?
Well, you can try it. All right, so next up we'll try Donna Summer, the queen of disco herself. This was Four Seasons of Love. It says it had a poster calendar in there. We'll see if it's still in there. But this has Spring Affair, Summer Fever, Autumn Changes, Winter Melody, and Spring Reprise. So only 5 songs on the album.
Here we have the Atlas fan here. I do have a couple of
envelope.
Well.
Oh yeah, it does have the calendar poster in here. January 1977 all the way through December. So a lot of times when you find records like this, they don't have the inserts in there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's check the record out real quick. We'll get some Beatles albums here pretty soon. Just a heads up, I probably will start those at 10. They're really good ones. We'll check a look at them for condition and stuff. Yeah, this one looks really, really clean. So it's on the Casablanca label there. So let's go ahead and get this one started. The Donna Summer album with the poster insert. And that's right. That's right.
Donna Summer.
The queen of disco herself.
Yeah.
Brings back memories of the skating rink. Hey, Papa Wheels, thanks for coming in. If anybody has any like particular albums they're looking for, let me know. All right, Wes, you can go now.
All right, let me move to the stage here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and bring up at least one Beatles album in the next round after Wes finishes.
Okay, this one is Elton John, the Tumbleweed Connection. Let's see that. There's the inside of it. And then there's the back of it. And it's also, like you were talking about, Stewart, it's got the insert.
Cool.
This has got quite a bit in there. He was actually fairly young when this one came out. But it's in really good shape as well. As you can see it's got like, I think 6 pages on here. But Yeah, this thing is really nice. And then you got the album. It's in great shape here as well. It's from his Tumbleweed Connection album. I'll go ahead and start that right now. Yeah, he was fairly young in this one, I believe. But
Checkmate asked if the album was green.
green.
Yeah, I guess there may have been like a version of the album that was green vinyl, but that one's just black, isn't it?
No, this one's just black. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then my next one I'm gonna run. Let me see. Let me duplicate that again. This one is Lionel Richie, Motown. I know you struck out on yours. This is his single version. It does have the sleeve with it.
His solo version, not a single version.
Well, his solo, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is very good album, like you said. Very, very good album. It's got
Stuck on You, is that one on there?
no, that's not on here. Truly.
Okay.
Got Truly on here. My Love. The only problem with this one is inside. It's got like a little bit torn spot right here on the bottom. But other than that, it's in great shape. You can see. And go ahead and start that one. Lionel Richie.
And while that's running, if anybody's watching over on my Facebook page or YouTube channel, I think there's a link or something you can click to come over if you see anything you want to bid on. So,
yep. All right, go ahead, Stewart.
All right, so I'm gonna run the first of the Beatles albums here. So we'll see how much interest there is. Let me go ahead and edit this one. I'm going to change the starting bid to 10. Edit item. I'm done. Where's the save button? I guess I got to find the one that hasn't been done yet. Hold on just a second. Let me try this. Let me bring that to the stage. Then I'll duplicate it. Duplicate. There's got to be a way to edit this. Give me just a second. I got to find the original one that doesn't have. So let me duplicate. Looking for the new list. There we go. Now I bet I can edit this. Okay. Sorry, learning the ins and outs of the items here on Didbit. So there we go. Update listing. Now I'm going to move to stage. All right. So we have the early Beatles, and I think all these are not reissues. I think they're all like original period 1960s. I got these all in the world's longest yard sale from somebody's house. I think they said they were their dad's. And I have different versions of some of these. So, like this one is T209. So, I'm going to give, because I know that can make a difference. So, that one's T2309. You see, then I also have this other version that doesn't have it's S. So, this one's stereo. This one might be mono. Might be the difference. So, I think this is the mono version of the early Beatles. And this one's got Love Me Do, Twist and Shout, Please Please Me, P.S. I Love You, Do You Want to Know a Secret? So lot of big hits on there. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know if that sleeve looks like it's most likely not original, just to be honest there. It's a little bright looking. There is like a slight little tear in the cover there. The album does have like a lot, like just little surface scratches. I don't know if you'll be able to see these or not. There's nothing deep at all, but just like visible little surface scratches. So anyway, we'll go ahead and start this and see if there's any interest. As I mentioned, this will be a $10 start. It's in pretty good condition, and here we go. The early Beatles. And this, I believe, is the mono version. So, all right, no interest in that one. We'll try one more. We're going to do Sergeant Pepper's. So this one's SMAS 2653. Here's the back. Here's the gatefold. And then we'll check out the vinyl real quick. So side 2 looks to be pretty clean, just maybe a few very small surface scratches. Side 1's got a few more scratches. Let's see if this one, I can't really feel any of them, so I don't think any of them were deep. But you got Sergeant Pepper's, and we're going to start this one. Duplicate and start auction. Of course, this one has Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, A Little Help from My Friends. It has all the lyrics on the back as well. Fixing a Hole, Getting Better, Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite. All right, no interest there. And then, oh, David, I do have a Beach Boys album. Actually, I have 2 Beach Boys albums. So this would be a good introduction as well. Let me see if I can go edit this real quick to get it back down to a different starting bid. Let's see. Edit. I'll go back down to 4. Let me move this one to the stage. All right, so this is going to be Best of the Beach Boys Volume 1. There's what else on it. So a lot of their biggest early hits. I think Volume 2 had like the Pet Sounds and stuff. Pet Sounds and Afterwards. This one looks like it does have the original sleeve. And let's check out the vinyl.
Stewart, Checkmate and One says down there, Beatles albums are tough to value because some of them are worth money, others are not. Depends on the version. Yeah.
Yeah, and I absolutely know that. I mean, the main reason I'm starting them at 10 is because I can take those to my booth and they'll easily sell for probably 15 or 20. Just people see Beatles albums when they walk in. So, I want people to get a good deal on here, but I can't give them away either because I know I have another outlet for them. So most things I'll start at $4 though, other than those. So this one does have some scratches. Once again, it's hard to say if they affect playability without having a turntable here, but like no deep gouges or anything there. So, but it does have the original sleeve inside. Cover's in pretty good shape, and we'll go ahead and start this one, and it is off and running. David jumped all over that one. Yeah, and like I said, the Beach Boys are my absolute favorite band. I've listened to a couple of podcasts. There's a little split on the spine here that I didn't see, but all right. Breeze Flippers took that one. Go ahead, Wes. You're up.
Let's see here. Let me get back to where I was. Move to stage.
Yeah, just while you look at that, if anybody wants to see any of these, I have like the Beatles 6. I have another copy of the early Beatles. I have Rubber
Oh,
Soul. I have
no.
Help, and I have A Hard Day's Night. Like 2 copies of it, stereo and mono. So if anybody wants to see those others next time I run, just let me know. I'll be glad to show them. So
Hey, Stewart, run one more. This thing flipped back to 0-1 on mine. I don't know why it did that. Go ahead and run another one. Let's see if it kicks them up.
you should be able.
That's strange.
I don't think it'll hurt anything because I mean,
That should be on. I don't know why it did that.
I can move my thing to the stage and
Go
run.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. The intricacies of trying to. All right, I'm gonna move to stage. I'm going to
Yours says 2 now. That's strange.
duplicate. Well, mine went up to 13
And there
now,
goes
just
13.
because I pulled 2 from the store to duplicate. All right, so we have the Moody Blues in Search of the Lost Chord. Very, very psychedelic cover here. And this one has Ride My Seesaw, Voices in the Sky. Here's all the tracks on it here that you can see. But I love the cover on that one. Here's the gatefold. And then the album. Yeah, this one's really clean. I don't see any scratches. There's the label there. It's on the Durham label of London. So very, very clean vinyl. So let me go ahead and start that one. And that one's off and running.
They said that should be fine. So.
Thank you, Kikab.
Kikib.
All right, let me write your name down. Unless I mentioned, everything will ship out tomorrow on these. From my standpoint, I don't know. Wes has to teach, so
Yeah. It still says 1. That's okay. I did find another Monkees album. I forgot I had it laying over there. This one right here. The Monkey. There's the back of it. The back of it's a little torn down there, but it's got somebody put tape there along the bottom. I guess to hold it together. I'm not sure. But this one's got the last train to Clarksville on it.
Take the last
train to Clarksville. We'll go ahead and start that one now. Hey, hey, with the Monkees. Glad I don't get paid to sing, right?
Somebody might pay you to stop singing.
Well, they may pay me to stop singing. That's right. Thank you so much, Checkmate 1. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. She takes that one down. Yeah, pay me to stop singing, I guess. We could do that. Going over to the motion picture soundtrack, Flashdance. There you go. There you go. A little different album on this one. Oh, what a feeling. I bet you sang that a lot, didn't you, Stuart?
I was more of a maniac guy.
Were you a maniac?
She's a maniac, maniac.
You get down on the driveway and let your wife spray you down. You're just going like,
Yeah, just have the kids dump buckets of water on me.
yeah. Ice bucket challenge is nothing to you, is it? This is a Casablanca. Yeah, that album looks really good too. But yeah, this is it's got a sleeve that goes with it. It wasn't the original sleeve; it's one of those plastic ones. And Flashdance. So we'll see here how this one goes here. Let me see, duplicate.
Hey, Shalindria, welcome in. Hope I said that name right.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Join us. Got a little Flashdance. Somebody might want to grab this one before Stuart does. Stuart. Well, no, wait. You want this? You were the maniac. I'm sorry.
Well, that's on the album, isn't it?
Oh, it is on. That's right. It is on now. Yeah, you're right. It is right down here. Maniac. Yep. Let's see. Flashdance was filmed near Pittsburgh. I know it's a terrible town. Yes. Thank you so much, Checkmate One, for noticing that. I'm a major Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I've also got Pirates stuff right here over my shoulder. We have some battles on there with Johnny being a Buffalo Bills fan. Stewart, what kind of fan are you? You remember?
Well, the Titans, who there's not much to battle about with them this year. So.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna run one more, and then I'll let you jump right back on it. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Do, do.
Now, the cool thing, let me go ahead and move this right here. Duplicate. The cool thing about this one, I'm gonna slip in an extra album in this one. You get Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water in this one, but with that, I'm gonna throw in Simon and Garfunkel's greatest hits. Now, I do not have the cover for this, but this will come in with it. So you're going to get two albums in one. That's a pretty good deal, wouldn't you say?
That's a good album, the greatest hits.
Yeah, it's got Mrs. Robinson right there at the top. So this album that does not have the cover, which I'm putting in here, you can get a 2-for-1 on this deal. Okay. So it is off and running. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water, and their greatest hits album. You get two for the price of one. Can't beat that, Stuart. Cannot beat that.
Checkmate's a Steelers fan,
Oh.
and the Mets though.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. Thank you so much, Checkmate, for grabbing
You
up.
get you get along well with my son-in-law. He's a big Mets fan.
Yeah.
Every time we're together, he has to sing the "Meet the Mets" song to me. So that's
Okay. Thank you so much for grabbing
Mets.
that.
Meet the All right, let's go ahead.
You're up, bud.
All right, let me move this. We got a banger coming up here. Let me duplicate this. All right, we have a little Led Zeppelin action here.
Led Zeppelin.
And
oh,
so they were going to sink like a Led Zeppelin is how they got their name. I think they did pretty well for themselves. So this one's got Good Times, Bad Times, Dazed and Confused, Communication Breakdown, but you got all four of the original members there. Let's see what kind of condition we're in here. Which side we open it from.
No, I am not in Pennsylvania. Sure, and I both are in Tennessee.
Yeah, we actually live about, 30 minutes from each other, probably?
Mm-hmm. We do. And we're on the same resale podcast together with Johnny, who's in North Carolina. So
this thing's pretty clean. I see maybe a few small fingernail scratches, but overall, this is in really, really good shape. So I think this was their first album, right? Anybody? Pretty sure this is their first album here. So we'll go ahead and get this one started. I'm going to run it at $4, and it is off and running. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Pigeon Forge is crazy now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, Pigeon Forge was like just a bump in the road on the way to Gatlinburg. Now it's like the opposite. Pigeon Forge is the destination. And all right, good get there, Checkmate in one. And let's see. Let's try the Big Chill soundtrack. This has a lot of really good songs on it. You got I Heard It Through the Grapevine, My Girl, Good Lovin', The Tracks of My Tears, Joy to the World, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, I Second That Emotion, A Wider Shade of Pale, awesome song there, and then Tell Him by the Exciters. So this was a great movie too.
Oh, you're going movie on us. Okay.
And there are some surface scratches on this side, which is side one. Side two's just got some very light scratches. So overall, pretty good condition. Nope, I don't think we do tonight, Shalindria. Now, occasionally I do come across that. I'll look and... No, I don't think I have any like punk tonight. I have some rap, but that's no punk. So let's go ahead and start this one. Let me duplicate. and that's Off and Running. So great songs on this album.
Hey, checkmate. Check this out. Stewart picked this one up for me. This is the
Yeah,
black. You
I got
got,
that on the world's longest yard sale as well.
yeah. Go Steelers. Woo!
Yeah, Forrest Gump's a good movie as well. Let's see, no
Yep.
bids on that one. Let me do one more, and then we'll go back to. All right, we got a little Prince here. I think this one's pop. Let's see. Around the World in a Day. So I think it had Pop Life on there. So there's that. And here's the gatefold. Yeah, and this one's got Raspberry Beret, Around the World in a Day, Pop Life. I guess Pop Life and America and Around the World, or Pop Life and Raspberry Beret were the two bigger hits. This one's, yeah. See, I wish there was a way to quickly change something to like $1. This one's got quite a few scratches, but it's still a cool album.
Stewart, you should have set up some that had that dollar on it.
Yeah, I think what I'll do when you're running yours, I'm gonna come back to this one. I'm gonna put some different price points in there. That'll make it
Yeah,
easy.
do what I did when I was talking to Kevin, and you
So,
can change it. Yeah.
so real quick, I'll run this one instead. This is James Taylor's greatest hits. So there's the back. I think most people kind of have an idea of what's on here. I mean, he had a lot of really good songs. So there's the gatefold, and then pull the vinyl out here real quick. Yeah, this one has a few scratches. Once again, it's hard to say if any of them will affect playability. I don't see anything deep. So we'll go ahead and run this one. And let me duplicate. And that one's running. James Taylor's greatest hits.
I like
Hey,
the.
welcome.
That's like the Beatles' White album.
Yeah, it looks a little like it.
Yeah.
All right, welcome in. Insert your name here. Thanks for coming in. All right, no interest in that one. Go ahead, Wes, and I'm gonna do some work in my store here real quick to get some different price point albums. So
Where did that go? Okay. Road to stage. Back. All right. I'm gonna come at you with the Moody Blues. You a fan of the Moody Blues, Stewart?
I am. I just ran a Moody Blues a minute ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one Kick have got.
Oh yeah,
So,
the Moody Blues. Every good boy deserves favor. That's this one. There's the back of it. Inside cover is really neat. Pretty cool, actually. And
oh, make sure you move your thing back to the stage, Wes, because it moved, when I created a listing, it automatically moved it to the stage. So
oh, okay.
we'll have to be careful about that. Then I didn't realize it would automatically move it to the stage when I.
That's all right. There's no problem.
I think if I go into the store and add one, it won't. So.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I think it's because I used the quick add down at the bottom. I think if I go into my store and add them, then
Yeah,
it'll let me. So.
I think I'm good now. I believe so. Anyway, back to the Moody Blues. Every good boy deserves favor. There's that record. It's also in good shape. Well, I like these ring lights. You can really see the record. I'll go ahead and start that now. The Moody Blues. $3 this evening. I think all mine are going to be $3 this evening. Okay. Let me see here. This one is by Alabama, the country music band. This one's got mountain music on it, Close Enough to Perfect, Take Me Down. A lot of good songs on that one. It also has a sleeve. It's in really good shape. inside. And here's the record from RCA. See that pretty good. Duplicate.
Welcome in, North Coast Picker. C. Nicer, thanks for coming in. Welcome back, Kickin'.
Yeah, Alabama. If you're interested in that one. All right, Stewart. I'm gonna run one more real quick.
All right.
I'm gonna throw up the Jesus Christ Superstar. Okay.
Superstar.
This one's got a total of 9 or 10 songs on it. There's the record. That's what it looks like. Jesus Christ Superstar. There's the cover. It does not have a sleeve in it, by the way.
Welcome in, Nick G.
Just rolling through them. All right, go ahead, Stuart.
All right, let me go add one to the stage here. So we'll just do this one, move to stage, then I'll duplicate. All right, I think what I'm going to do, rather than running the one Prince for $1, I'm just going to run it with another Prince album. So this is going to be 2 for 1 money. So we have Purple Rain, one of Prince's best albums, probably along with 1999. Great movie. I think I saw it about 8 times in the theater. And here's the vinyl. There are a few scratches on this, but nothing that I see that's really deep. Might get a pop, but I don't see anything that'd make it skip. Side 2 looks pretty clean. And then we're going to throw in the other one, the Around the World in a
I think they're
Day.
asking if the poster's in there, Stuart.
Oh, and the no, the poster is not in the Purple Rain album. So we got lucky on one album, but this one does not have the poster. So no poster there. We're going to throw Around the World in a Day in with it. We showed this one a minute ago. This one does have quite a few scratches, so we'll just make it a 2 for 1 to get both the Prince albums. And here we go. Thank you, Checkmate 1, and whoever bid first.
I think that was David.
Thank you, David. It went by so quick, so.
Yeah.
All right, Checkmate 1. Those are both coming your way. All right, let me see what I got next. Let's see if we got any Snoop Dogg fans in here. So,
going Snoop.
And this one's a 12-inch single here. It's Snoop Dogg featuring Tyrese and Mr. Tan, Just a Baby Boy from the Baby Boy soundtrack. It's on Universal record label. Let's just check it out. Looks pretty good on both sides. There's a few surface scratches on side A. So it's got radio edit. So all these are Just a Baby Boy. So you have the radio edit version, you have the dirty version, you have the instrumental on side A. Then on side B, you have Just a Baby Boy Hip Hop. So the first one's Just a Baby Boy. Then Just a Baby Boy Hip Hop is the radio edit and the dirty version. So we'll go ahead and run this one. Duplicate and start record. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
It's amazing how mainstream he is now. So.
Yeah, I know. He's everywhere. He's in the Olympics. I mean, he is all about everything.
Everybody loves Snoop, so
Yep.
but not in this auction. So
No. they're not digging Snoop.
all right, let me grab one more here. Let's see what we want to run. Oh,
Yeah,
let's
Kevin
do a
said
little.
that we could at least talk about our podcast while you're doing that real quick. Stuart, I want to
Okay.
mention again, we're on we're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, we're on iHeartRadio, and a couple other places. You can find the Finder Slippers Resale podcast. We put a podcast out every week, and it's Stuart, myself, and Johnny from Frizzy's Finds. You can find us over there. If you please hop on over there and come join us and give us a subscription, we would appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, checkmate. You speak the truth there. That is true. All right, next up
Yeah,
we got Linda Ronstadt, Greatest Hits.
spelling.
There's the back. She spent her time in
Hey, Mel,
jail. So.
we can come on in.
And then there's the gatefold, has all the lyrics. Well, it doesn't have the lyrics. It's just got the personnel for each of them. And then here's there's the label.
Smell anything?
Yeah.
Good.
And overall looks pretty clean. A few little smudges, but I don't see any real scratches or anything. Hey, thanks for the raid.
Got a little raid going on. Very cool.
Was that you, raid us DJ NSG? If so, appreciate it. I don't see the name of who the raider was, so but appreciate it. Welcome in, Miss Muffet. Lim K, get it for you.
MK, get it.
NSG, Skulls and Cross Bogies. James Jr. 5600. Georgia Picker M Fizzle. Welcome in, everyone. So we're doing vinyl records, and we got Linda Ronstadt up. Let me go ahead and start this one. Duplicate and start auction. Yeah, this had You're No Good, Silver Threads and Golden Needles, Desperado, Long Time, That'll Be the Day, Different Drum, When Will I Be Loved. I guess no interest in Linda. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Wes, you want to go? You want me to run one more?
I'll hop in here real quick.
Okay.
I got the best of Peter, Paul, and Mary, 10 years together.
Did I puff the Magic Dragon on it?
I was getting ready to ask you, you know what song is on here?
Well, that'd be Puff the Magic Dragon. Does it have Speedball?
Yes. No, Stewball.
Stewball.
Ooh, it's you.
I should have known the name of that song.
Yeah, Stewball.
I guess Speedball would go more with the Richard Pryor album than
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah. It's got Leaving on a Jet Plane as well. So, yeah.
Do you know who wrote Leaving on a Jet Plane?
I do not.
John Denver.
I should have known that. Speaking of, I do have a John Denver album over here. I'm going to go ahead and run this, though. This album looks good. It does have the sleeve with it. Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon.
Speaking of jet planes, my daughter and grandson will be leaving on a jet plane in the morning to come see us, so we're excited.
Very cool. Chuck, thank you so much for grabbing that one. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to, let me see here. I do have John Denver.
Is it great hits or?
I'm going to have to look at this one. I can't remember. Let me see. No, it's not the greatest hits. This is the quintessential John Denver. He's sitting out in the middle of a pasture field. Check this out. You got to love John Denver. It's got Eli's song on here. San Antonio Rose. He always had a lot of really good songs, I thought. It's an RCA record, too. They believed in him.
Do you remember the movie Dear God that he was in?
Yes.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. All right, let me see here. Duplicate. And we got John Denver coming to you. I like in Dumb and Dumber. He said, John Denver is full of crap or whatever. He drove back all the way from I think they were heading back from Denver. They went back to Kansas. He thought the mountains would be a lot bigger. Go ahead, Stewart.
All right, let's. Hey, what?
That,
Let's try. Let's try.
yeah,
I got some
that
new
is.
people.
I only remember to gas up his plane. Yeah, but that's
Yeah, there's a whole lot of John Denver jokes that are, they
yeah,
kind of go with the Challenger jokes. They're in that same vein, but
yeah.
so. All right, tell you what, I'm gonna try another Beatles album. If I can find. There we go. Stage. All right, so this one's A Hard Day's Night, and this one's going to be the mono version, I believe, because here's the stereo version. Tell you what, I'll just give you your choice. You can either say, if you win, you can take mono or stereo. So let's look at the mono version first. Um, yeah, so this one's monorail. So mono there. Wow, this is a very heavy, thick record. This one does have a pretty significant scratch right here.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's a feeler, so it's going to definitely probably create a pop. Now, this side looks really good. Let me see what the other one looks like, and I may do these at a lower start. Well, if I can find where I put it back in the sleeve. All right, so that was the mono. Here's the stereo. The stereo. This cover's in really good shape. It's cleaner, the cover is.
Yeah, that cover's sharp.
And yeah, this one's really clean. I don't see any scratches or anything on this one. So here's the stereo version. So I'll still give you your choice of which one you want if you decide to bid and win. But the stereo version is definitely in a little better shape than the mono version. All right, so let's go ahead and start this. And there you go. So choice of the stereo or the mono version of the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. Of course, that's got A Hard Day's Night. Tell me why. I should have known better, and I love her. If I Fell, Ringo's theme, Can't Buy Me Love, and A Hard Day's Night. All right, no interest there. Let's pull out. Let's try the Doors' Greatest Hits. So.
Oh, there you go. Take Me Home, West Virginia is about Western Virginia, not West Virginia. Huh. Okay. I'm not sure I knew that or not. I do now.
Seems like I'd heard somebody else say that one time, but. All right, so we have the Doors' Greatest Hits. We'll go back to a $4 start here. And Hello, I Love You, Light My Fire, People Are Strange, Love Me Two Times, Riders on the Storm, Break On Through, Roadhouse Blues, Not to Touch the Earth, Touch Me, and LA Woman. So pretty much every song's a banger on there. There is a little split in the album that you could probably glue back. It does still have the lyric sheet. It looks like, yeah, so it's got the original lyric sheet still in there. And then the sleeve has a picture of Jim Morrison on it. And then the catalog on the other side. And there's a few surface scratches on this side, but nothing deep. And this side looks really clean. So go ahead and start this. And that's running. The Doors' Greatest Hits. With the Lizard King himself, Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison.
Come on, come on. All right, no Doors fans in here. All right, Wes, take it away.
Yeah, I got a couple more I'm going to run here. Let me see.
Yeah, we can go to about 9:30 if you want. I know you got to get up for school in the morning. So.
Yeah. Okay, I got Three Dog Night. Okay, and this was recorded live at the Forum in L.A. Pretty good looking little album. Make sure I got that on there. And there's the back of it. Three Dog Night. You ever listen to any Three Dog Night growing up when you were young, Stewart?
I did. I always liked, of course, Joy to the World, but then
Yeah.
Never Been to Spain was probably my favorite song
Yeah.
by then I was a kid. So,
Yeah. Three Dog Night. And it's off and running. $3. It could be yours.
you know who wrote a lot of their songs, don't you?
Who would that be?
It was Hoyt Axton, the guy in the Gremlins.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. Yeah, I did. I knew that. Big Hoyt. He was a talented individual, though, you know.
He was.
Had a lot of irons in the fire. All right. Nobody wants that one. Well, let's come in with a little bit of Elvis. How about that? How Great Thou Art. I'm going to do a religious album.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. This one's got How Great Thou Art in the Garden. Christ Chapel. And it does have a sleeve with it. You do get that with it as well. And here's the record. It's a little dirty. I haven't tried to clean it up. I didn't want to mess it up or anything, but we're going to start that one right now. And off and running. Like to grab Elvis Presley album this evening. Have y'all already run the rock albums? We have ran some of them. Stewart, we've ran a few.
I've got an Alice Cooper coming up next, so
Ooh,
that would fit the.
there you go.
We got some we can rerun too. I'll tell you what. I'll go once it goes back to me. I'll go through some of the ones I've run, and people can say yes or put yes in the chat if they want me to rerun. So,
right, if they want us to run it or not, whatever.
But yeah, when it comes back to me, I'll do Alice Cooper first. It's his greatest hits.
Okay, I got one more. The Chicago Transit Authority.
That's their first album.
That is their very first album, which is the band Chicago. What's one of their most famous songs? Do you remember?
Well, I mean, they had a lot of them. 25 or 6 to 4 is one of my favorites.
Oh, that's a good one. But here's the inside cover.
Look at Peter Cetera.
Look at Peter Cetera. You see? Yeah. Look right here. Right here's Peter Cetera.
He went the way of a lot of those other rock stars in the 80s, like Don Henley and Glenn Fry. They all cut their hair and put on, nice clothes. And
this one has got, it's got 2 albums in it, actually. So you're going to get both these albums. They look really clean. It's their very first album from Chicago. And they were the Chicago Transit Authority. I wonder why they just cut it to Chicago, Stuart. What do you think?
I saw the documentary on them. I think it was because the Chicago Transit Authority was like threatening to sue or something.
Oh, well,
I remember correctly, but
that makes sense.
If anybody knows, let us know in the chat. But I think it had something to do with that.
Yeah, let's know about that. The Chicago Transit Authority. You're getting 2 albums in this one. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for bidding on that one. Good albums though. Really good albums. Skulls and Crossbogies takes that one down. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, you going back to me, Wes?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and bring this one in. All right, so we got Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits. And this has I'm 18, Is It My Body, Desperado, Under My Wheels, Be My Lover, School's Out, Hello Hooray, Elected, No More Mr. Nice Guy. That's probably one of my favorite songs by him. $1 Billion Babies, Teenage Lament, and Muscle of Love. So, pretty clean cover here. Let's see what we got inside. No inserts. Record, maybe some light surface scratches on side 1, but nothing that. And then there's also a surface scratch, I think. Well, I thought there was. Now I don't see it. So yeah, nothing that I think is going to cause any playback issues. But we got Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits. I think this is from 1974, and this one is off and running. Thank you there, David. Thank you, Skull and Cross Bogies. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Clean. Yeah, he was a crazy guy. I mean, I guess he still is.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a scratch golfer, I think, too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. All right, Skull and Crossbones. I think that's your first one. Let me write your name down here real quick. Yeah, I know he's like
Hey,
a
look here,
real.
Stewart. Look what I even have. Look here. I bet
What
you
are they? Eight
track player.
tracks?
Yep. Got Conway Twitty and George Jones on the 8-track.
All right, let me just. Okay, I'm going to show a couple of these. Let me know if there's any interest. So we have the Doors. Just put a Y in the chat if you want me to run any of these, or the band name, so I know which one it is, because I'll go through them pretty quick. I have all these Beatles albums, but I am running at $10 starts because I can put them in my booth. So let me know if you want me to run any of those. But we have the Doors. We have Linda Ronstadt. We had a Snoop Dogg. We had James Taylor's Greatest Hits. Keep an eye on the chat here. Here's the Big Chill. Another Beatles. We had a Donna Summer. We had the Commodores, not really in the rock band. We did have the Steve Miller Band, Willie Nelson, and Ohio Players. So those are the ones I've already run, if anybody. So Doors and Snoop. All right. Let's see. There was the Snoop. And the Snoop is a 12-inch single. I'll show it here in a second. All right, so the Doors, let me just show it real quick. Let me go ahead and duplicate this. So real clean cover. It is the Doors' Greatest Hits. It had the lyric sheet in there, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, so it still had the original insert of the lyric sheet, which I'm sure those are missing a lot. Did have a little split on the bottom that'll need to be glued back together. And this album was in really good shape. I think it just had a few minor surface scratches. So we'll go ahead and run this one. And that one's off and running. The Doors' Greatest Hits. Thanks for the bid, Skulls. Welcome in AC Fines, Indiana 03, Dev Love. Anybody else I've missed? All right, Skull got that one. And then here's the Snoop. So this was a 12-inch single. It's all, one side's just a baby boy hip hop, and it's got a radio edit and a dirty version. That's exactly what it says is dirty version. And the other side's just a baby boy. Okay, save the Snoop. Sounds good. Yeah, that's understandable in the singles. Let me see what other rock stuff I got real quick. What about Rick Wakeman? You have any interest in him? You know, he was the keyboardist in Yes. So let me know if I've got several Rick Wakemans. I have Morris Day. I have a Morris Day album. All right, let's pull out a little. Well, this is another single, though. So I'm
going to run one while you're looking.
Well, here, let me run this one real quick. So we got Paul Simon's Greatest Hits. So this Slip Sliding Away. This saw his solo hits. So a lot of good songs on this one. Gatefold's got all the lyrics. The cover itself does have a little wear. There's a tear there. A little bit of creasing up here. I hate the little cellophane sleeves. This one does have a few scratches, it looks like, on side 1, side 2. Side 2 looks cleaner. I'm guessing side 2s are always cleaner. They probably didn't get played as much. So, go ahead and run this one. And that's off and running. Paul Simon's Greatest Hits. Yeah, so Kodachrome, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, Mother and Child Reunion, Loves Me Like a Rock. slip sliding away. Still crazy after all these years. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. All right, no interest there. All right, Wes.
I want to share this real quick. Check this out. It's still sealed. Willie Nelson. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Speaking of Waylon and Willie and all those, my brother actually found, when we were on our brother's yard selling weekend, he found a Waylon Jennings T-shirt from the '80s that he just sold for like $100.
Oh wow!
Cool.
DJ NSJ is asking, did you have the Beatles today, yesterday, and
I
tomorrow?
was looking. I don't think that's one of the ones I had. I have Help. I have Rubber Soul. I have the Beatles 6. The early Beatles. I think that was, and then the ones I've already run, which was Sergeant Pepper's and A Hard Day's Night. So those are the ones I have.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Wes.
All right, Andy Gibb. What's his famous one?
Shadow Dancing would be one of them.
Right there at the top. This one's got a few little scratches on it. Remember, was he the youngest Gibb?
Yeah, he's the one who died of a drug overdose, but he hosted
30 years old
for a while, didn't he, with Marilyn McHugh or whoever it was.
Yeah. But he's the youngest Gibb, and he passed away first, didn't he?
Yeah. He passed away like at the height of his fame. He was.
Yeah.
So.
That's a shame. He probably would have done, really, really well. Yeah. This one does not have a sleeve in it. But yeah, and there's the record. Okay.
Your wife's high school crush. He was probably a lot of people's high school crush back then.
Yeah.
Along with Leif Garrett and
Leif Garrett,
Sean Cassidy and
Dave Loggins.
Please Come to Boston, right?
Yeah. Please come to Boston. Let's see. That one's not on this. Yes, it is. It is on side 2, first song. Please come to Boston. Before Kenny Chesney did it. Yeah. And then you get a sleeve with it as well. Have you ever heard that song, Please Come to Boston? And this record's in great shape. It doesn't look like it's been touched, really. Let me go ahead and just restart that one. And this one's off and running. Sing me a line of it there, Stewart. You know it.
Reba did it too.
Oh, yeah, she did. That's right. That is correct. So
it's a cool song. I mean, it's a good story, He keeps trying to get the girl to come wherever he is, and she says, "Nope, you're a Tennessee boy."
Yep. Come me. Well, there you go, Stewart. It is yours, my friend.
All right. Well, we got. I'm gonna let you 30, so we can run more. Let's see what we got here. I don't think I have any more rock that I haven't shown other than. Oh, actually, I do have a Hendrix. I'll run the Hendrix, so.
That'll be good in the end on right there.
Yeah, let's see what kind of conditions in. Hopefully a couple of people will bid on it, but we'll see. So this is Electric Ladyland. So great album. I mean, it does have some wear on the cover. You can see the ring from the record. It's got it there as well. It's a gatefold. The Jimi Hendrix Experience. It is a double record. And we'll start it at $4. So, all right, here the side one or the album on this side does not have a sleeve in there. There are some surface scratches, but I don't see anything like deep on either side, so I don't think there's anything that should cause any real playback issues. Maybe character scratches. They might make it pop a little bit. But.
Checkmate 1 says, thanks for addition to my collections. Also, they're wanting you to run the Sergeant Pepper thing. I didn't even run this one. This one's actually from Peter Frampton, which we could piggyback off of yours, Stuart. I have this one as well.
Yeah, this side, so side D that has Still Raining, Still Dreaming, House Burning Down, and All the Watchtower and Voodoo Child. This probably has more scratches than any of the other sides. and like I don't know if they're feelers as far as scratches, but they're definitely worse than on the other three sides. So you can see one there, kind of down from my finger. So anyway, I think it's still running. I think it's still a good record. I didn't see like just huge damage. So, but we're gonna start at $4 for the double record. Whoops, I need to move mine to the stage here real quick. Sorry about that. Let me duplicate this. All right, this one's starting Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, this has And the Gods Made Love, Have You Ever Been to Electric Ladyland, Crosstown Traffic, Voodoo Chili, Little Miss Strange, Long Hot Summer Night. Good deal on that one, Skull and Crossbones. So,
Sir, you want both of us run these right here? I'll run this. You can run yours, the one you have.
oh yeah, let me go ahead and pull that one real quick.
Okay. I didn't.
So here's the Sergeant Pepper's. Let me just show it real quick. Let me go pull in. As I mentioned, the Beatles ones are going to be $10 starts. If I can even find
It's only going to be 3.
one of them. Yeah, that was an awful movie.
Good songs though. You even had
Yeah,
Aerosmith singing "Come Together."
yeah,
So
and then the Earth, Wind, and Fire version of "Got to Get You Into My Life," I think it was pretty good.
right.
So yeah, the songs were good. The movie was terrible. So
Yeah.
there's that. Here's the gatefold. This does not have. I think this album had some inserts in it, but none of the inserts are in here. If there were any, I think it had like stand up. I think it had all kind of cool stuff in there. But the record itself is in really good shape. There's some minor surface scratches I see, but nothing that I think should really affect playability to any extent. So we'll go ahead and run this one, and this will be the last one of the night. Thank you, Kid Kib.
I'm going to run this one too though, before we get off.
Yeah. I mean, I knew you were gonna run that one, so
You're last. Yeah.
yeah. All right, thank you so much. As I mentioned, these will ship out tomorrow. And just a heads up for the people who just bought one album, which was Breeze Flippers, and Key Kid bought 2. I always use, since I don't do a lot of record sales online, I usually sell in the booth. I do a little overkill on the box. You'll get it in a 14 by 14 by 6. So just, I don't use a record mailer, but I've sold quite a few online, never had any complaints. But just so you go, man, why does this guy send this in such a big box? That's why. So it's all right, Wes.
A little bit of writing on the front end of it. You can see it there. It's got 28 songs on here, though. Like Stewart said, it was not a very good movie, but at least the music's good, right?
It is.
Yeah. And there's that, and then you have 2 records in it.
So it was, it was Bee Gees and Peter Frampton were the main people in
Yeah,
that?
they were the main players in it. So, but yeah, the records are in great shape. You can see them right there. But like I said, the cover of it is a little worn, well loved, but the records are in good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and start it now, but it's off and running. If you'd like to grab this one, Sergeant Pepper's from the movie.
Skulls and Crossbogies.
Yep, Skulls and Crossbogies. Thank you so much. Jumping in there with $3, that's a pretty good deal. Oh, Breeze Flippers is winning. Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you. Very cool. This is a great one to end on. There we go. David, Breeze Flippers, thank you so much for taking that one down. I can add to it. I still got to sit with his shirt.
Thanks to everybody for stopping by. I appreciate y'all spending a little bit of your Wednesday night. We'll find somebody to raise. We'll find somebody to raise here real quick. But everybody have a great night. Make sure you check out our podcast, Finders Flippers Resale Podcast. You can actually just go to franklinhillventures.com, and I've got a link to it if that's easier. So anyway, have a great night. Let's see if I can remember how to do the raid here. I think when I click the X, it'll ask me if I want to raid. Yeah, so let's.
Thank you, everyone.
Nobody else is running vinyl, but so we'll just go. Give me a number between 1 and 4, Wes.
3.
3. So we're going to rate Pitt County Picker. So here we go.